Hi, welcome back. So in today's video, I thought that getting ready for your taxes will be a good email to bring to you guys. We're gonna talk about how to get organized and ahead of the game with your taxes, and we're gonna talk about what's new on the 2019 federal tax returns. So let's get started. So getting organized this tax season can be a little bit overwhelming. Don't worry, here are some tips that can help you save yourself from a huge bill penalty that the IRS can get back to you for not filing your taxes on time. So yes, my first tip is to make sure you know your deadlines. So the first deadline was this January 31st. You should have already gotten your 1099s, your W-2s already in the mail or email, or I suggest to go into your bank accounts or mortgage accounts to make sure you go into the IRS section or the tax forms section and download those forms, because now it's so easy to get lost in the files. So make sure you download those, you get them from the actual mailbox. And what I do personally, that comes with my second tip, is to leave plenty of time. Make sure you gather them on time and as you go. My tip is to have a folder that says 2019 taxes. Keep them on your kitchen counter or somewhere where it's very visible, and somewhere where it's always going to remind you that you have to put in that extra form in there to not forget it at the end of filing your taxes. You don't want to go back and have to redo all over again a whole form. So with that being said, my tip number 3 is to make sure you determine your filing system. So with that little folder that is going to remind me, and I have it on my kitchen counter because I can forget things. It's so important. You want to keep a container label. This is what I do throughout the whole year. I keep my home and office expenses, vehicle and mileage costs, which I usually use an app for that, which is very nifty because I don't have to stop and go as my clients, were showing homes. It's too many. Sometimes it's like not even a mile down the road, and I have to write down. Technology is there for you. So I recommend if you're 1099 like I am, go ahead and download those apps. They're so helpful. There's so many of them, and it's gonna save you so much money. Education costs for your children, so those are very important. Also for yourself if you're still going through school or paying a student debt. Child care expenses. Yes, if you didn't know you have babies, you can deduct some of those expenses as well. Medical expenses, of course, everyone knows that, but you make sure you even save your receipts from the pharmacy, okay? And miscellaneous, just anything that you may think that it might be useful for a tax refund, go ahead and put it in there. Your tax professional will let you know if that is useful or not. Now, upload digital documents. I like to do at the end of every week, just make sure I empty out my wallet and I know what is for the household or what is for my business. And I separate both, I scan them both, and it's so simple to make sure that, okay, $5 goes there, $5 goes here, and this form came through my email, I print it out, and I also scan it. Now, make sure either you put it on the cloud. Yes, we love the cloud. I use it all the time. But you want to make sure you have a hard copy and a backup in your hard drive to not forget those important forms. So, yeah, those are my 3 tips. What do you think? And stay tuned. If you are part of my newsletter, my client appreciation program, I suggest you to just send me a quick, hey, I want to be part of that. What's that? I send you very important information congruent to the local area here in Houston that gives you a little more information about things like taxes. And more. So let me know what you think about this video. This is Michelle Eubanks with She Knows Real Estate, and hope to see you next week.